From NFL superstar to not even wanted by his own team. In the NFL, success comes and goes quickly. Players can go from being superstars to struggling in no time. This fast-paced nature means you have to constantly prove yourself. One season, you could be on top of the world, and the next, you might find yourself fighting to stay relevant. It's a tough environment, where even the smallest setback can derail a career. That's why staying focused and dedicated is crucial for longevity in the game. Ezekiel Elliott, born on July 22, 1995, in Alton, Illinois, was destined for greatness from an early age. His athletic lineage runs deep, with both his parents having been standout athletes at the University of Missouri. His father, Stacy Elliott, was a linebacker, while his mother, Huff, excelled in track and field. With such a strong athletic pedigree in his family, it's no surprise that Ezekiel quickly emerged as a star athlete in his own right. During his high school years at John Burroughs School in St. Louis, Missouri, Elliott showcased his exceptional talent across multiple sports. He was a three-sport varsity athlete, starring in football, basketball, and track and field. His remarkable combination of power and speed made him a standout performer in each discipline, earning him numerous accolades and recognition as one of the top high school athletes in the country. On the football field, Elliott's prowess as a running back was evident from the start. His ability to bulldoze through defenders with his strength while also possessing the speed to outrun them set him apart from his peers. He racked up impressive statistics, including over 2,000 rushing yards and 40 touchdowns in his senior year alone, cementing his status as one of the top recruits in the nation. Elliott's success on the track was equally impressive. He dominated the competition, winning state championships in multiple events, including the 100-meter dash, 200-meter dash, and various hurdles events. His blazing speed and agility made him a force to be reckoned with on the track, further solidifying his reputation as a multi-sport phenom. Despite being heavily recruited by top college football programs from around the country, including Ohio State, Florida State, and Arkansas, among others, Elliott ultimately chose to follow in his parents' footsteps and commit to Ohio State University. During his time at OSU, Elliott continued to excel on the football field, showcasing his dynamic skill set as a running back. In his sophomore year, Elliott truly came into his own, leading the Buckeyes to a national championship victory with a series of electrifying performances. His standout play earned him recognition as one of the top running backs in college football, setting the stage for his eventual transition to the NFL. After being selected by the Dallas Cowboys with 4th overall pick in the 2016 NFL Draft, Ezekiel Elliott wasted no time in making an impact on the field. His arrival in Dallas was met with high expectations, as fans and analysts alike anticipated that he would become the centerpiece of the Cowboys' offense. In his rookie season, Elliott lived up to the hype and then some. He burst onto the scene with a series of electrifying performances, showcasing his exceptional skills as a running back. With his combination of speed, power, and agility, he quickly established himself as one of the premier players in the league. Throughout the season, Elliott dazzled fans with his ability to break tackles, outrun defenders, and find the end zone with ease. He led the league in rushing yards, becoming the first Cowboys rookie to accomplish this feat. His standout play earned him numerous accolades, including Pro Bowl and first-team All-Pro honors. Perhaps the highlight of Elliott's rookie campaign came in the playoffs, where he continued to shine on the biggest stage. In a divisional round matchup against the Green Bay Packers, he rushed for over 100 yards, becoming just the second rookie in franchise history to do so in a playoff game. Despite the Cowboys ultimately falling short of a Super Bowl victory that season, Elliott's performance did not go unnoticed. He had firmly established himself as one of the league's brightest young stars, and the future looked incredibly bright for the talented running back. In the following seasons, Elliott continued to excel on the field, consistently putting up impressive numbers and cementing his status as one of the top running backs in the NFL. However, off-field issues cast a shadow over his career and raised questions about his long-term future with the Cowboys. One of the biggest challenges Elliott faced was off-field controversies, including legal issues and suspensions. In 2017, he was suspended for 6 games by the NFL for violating the league's personal conduct policy following allegations of domestic violence. Dealing with the fallout from these allegations and the subsequent suspension was undoubtedly a difficult period for Elliott, both personally and professionally. Like many NFL players, Elliott had to contend with injuries throughout his career. Dealing with injuries can be physically and mentally taxing, requiring players to undergo rehabilitation and potentially miss playing time. While Elliott has been relatively durable overall, dealing with injuries and playing through pain is a constant challenge for NFL players. As a high draft pick and one of the top running backs in the league, Elliott faced high expectations from fans, teammates, coaches, and the media. Meeting these expectations week in and week out is not an easy feat, and Elliott undoubtedly felt the pressure to perform at a high level consistently. Throughout his time with the Dallas Cowboys, Elliott experienced changes in coaching staff, offensive schemes, and roster personnel. Adjusting to new coaches, teammates, and systems can be challenging for any player, requiring adaptability and flexibility to thrive in different environments. Being a prominent NFL player, Elliott was subjected to intense media scrutiny both on and off the field. Dealing with constant media attention, criticism, and speculation can be mentally draining for athletes, requiring them to block out distractions and focus on their performance. As Ezekiel Elliott's performance on the field began to decline, so did the admiration and adulation that once surrounded him. Fans and analysts who once hailed him as one of the brightest young stars in the NFL now began to question whether he could regain the form that made him such a dominant force in the league. The decline in Elliott's production was evident in his statistics. Once known for his explosive running style and ability to rack up yards and touchdowns, Elliott's numbers began to taper off. Injuries, inconsistent play, and off-field distractions all played a role in his struggles, leading to a decline in his performance on the field. The decision by the Dallas Cowboys to part ways with Ezekiel Elliott marked a significant and surprising moment in the NFL. Elliott, once hailed as a franchise cornerstone and one of the league's premier running backs, found himself released by the team that had drafted him 4th overall in the 2016 NFL Draft. The news sent shockwaves through the football world, as fans and analysts alike struggled to come to terms with the Cowboys' decision. After years of being a focal point of the team's offense and a fan favorite, Elliott's departure signaled the end of an era in Dallas. Several factors likely contributed to the Cowboys' decision to release Elliott. His declining performance on the field, coupled with concerns about his durability and off-field issues, may have played a role in the team's decision to move on from him. Additionally, Elliott's hefty contract, which made him one of the highest-paid running backs in the league, may have become burdensome for the Cowboys' salary cap situation. Despite his past successes and contributions to the team, Elliott's recent struggles and the emergence of younger, more cost-effective options at the running back position likely influenced the Cowboys' decision to part ways with him. In the NFL, teams are constantly looking to evolve and improve their rosters, and sometimes difficult decisions must be made in order to move forward. For Elliott, the news of his release was undoubtedly a humbling experience. After years of being a star player and fan favorite, he now found himself without a team and facing an uncertain future in the NFL. However, Elliott remained determined to prove his doubters wrong and show that he still had plenty left to offer on the football field. Ultimately, the Cowboys' decision to part ways with Ezekiel Elliott marked the end of an era in Dallas and signaled a new chapter for both the team and the player. Despite these challenges, Elliott has demonstrated resilience and perseverance, continuing to strive for excellence on the football field. While he has faced setbacks and adversity throughout his career, he remains determined to overcome obstacles and reach his full potential as a professional athlete. Despite the challenges he faced, Elliott remained focused on his craft and continued to work tirelessly to improve his game. He showcased his versatility as a runner and a receiver, becoming a key weapon in the Cowboys' offensive arsenal. Though his time in Dallas ultimately came to an end, Elliott's journey with the Cowboys will be remembered for his electrifying performances, his resilience in the face of adversity, and his undeniable impact on the game of football. As he embarks on the next chapter of his career, he will undoubtedly continue to leave his mark on the sport and inspire future generations of athletes. Thank you for watching this insightful journey through Ezekiel Elliott's rise and fall in the NFL. If you found this video informative and thought-provoking, please don't hesitate to like, share, and comment below. We'd love to hear your thoughts on Elliott's story and his future in the league.